Every employment relationship begins with an agreement between an employer and an employee. For Lo, his journey at the university began in 1-year fixed-term contract. At the end of his first year, his contract was renewed. The same thing happened in his second year and again in his third year. Throughout this period, Lo continued working as a lecturer and carrying out his regular teaching duties. But everything changed when his fourth year came.
This contract clearly states that it is only for 1 year.
I mean, his contract is not, it's already expired already, but we didn't dismiss it.
Exactly, we simply decided that not to renew it.
After discussing Lo's contract, the university made its decisions.
Wait, what? But I've been working here continuously for 3 years. Why?
Furiously, Lo quickly went to the HR department to demand an explanation for the non-renewal of his contract.
I've been working here for 3 years. How come you terminate my contract?
Oh, sir, still your contract has been expired. So, we have already hired enough lecturers already.
You can't do this. I have been working here for 3 years.
So, what's the problem now?
The problem is that I've been working for 3 years. It's an improvement and why I just terminate like that.
I think we will discuss about this to our management then.
No. I'll bring the legal to your management.
Fine.
No!
Hey bro.
Yo, what's going on, bro? Why are you so sad? Like, you good?
Nah, I have some problem about my renewal, bro.
Wait, I thought your contract was fixed.
I don't know. They didn't give me any reason. You just
Oh my-
cancel the renewal.
Oh, actually, for real?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You should do something about this.
Yeah, but they renew it 3 times. But I don't know why suddenly they do this like this.
So without any reason, they just terminated your contract.
Yeah.
But before this, they were okay with it. This is not fair, no?
Yeah, I don't
You've
know.
been such a good teacher to the kids. Everybody loves you there, bro. Oh my god.
Following Mr. Noel's advice, Lo went to meet the legal advisor to seek advice regarding his case.
Hello, I'm Naim.
Hi, Mr. Naim. Hi, Miss Kiss. So, I have a problem regarding to my contract. The university says that my contract simply expired, but I've been renewed 3 times and worked continuously. Am I actually dismissed?
May I see the contract first?
So here you go. This is my default contract.
Okay, so it's actually not necessarily. If your contract was generally fixed term, its expiry would generally not amount to dismissal.
Okay. But the court does not only look at the wording of the contracts. They may consider the intention of both parties. So in this case, the university have from what I can see here, conducted the nature of your work and the surrounding circumstances of your contract.
Oh, I see. But I was doing regularly teaching duties throughout my employment.
So that could support an argument that your employment was permanent in the substance. Right, Mr. Naim?
But you have to remember, repeated renewal alone do not automatically make you permanent. You have to, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, I
correct.
see. So what can I do?
You may claim under Section 20 here, where in the Industrial Act 1967, but as you can see in here, whether there was actually dismissal must first be determined, okay?
So we need to look at the whole employment relationship.
Exactly.
Alright, thank you so much.
So there's also
This is where the legal question begins. When a fixed-term contract is repeatedly renewed, does the final non-renewal simply mean the contract has expired, or can it amount to dismissal?
From the situation we just saw, the main issue is whether the lecturer was actually dismissed or whether her fixed-term contract simply expired. Her contract was renewed 3 times, so this raises an important legal question. To understand this, we will discuss fixed-term contracts, Section 20 of the Industrial Relation Act 1967, the Ahmad Zari case, and finally apply the law to a situation. So what exactly is fixed term contract?
So, what is fixed terms? A fixed terms contract is an employment contract that lasts for a specific period of time. Under Section 11, Clause 1 of the Employment Act 1955, it is a genuine term contract. Generally ends when the agreed period expires. So, if the lecturer's contract was generally for 1 year, the university could argue that it simply ended. However, the contract was renewed for 3 times. This raises the question of whether the employment was generally temporary.
Okay, so in the Industrial Relation Act of 1967, Section 20 allow an employee who believe they were dismissed without just cause or excuse to make a representation or a statement. But first, the court had to determine whether there was an actual dismissal. For a genuine fixed-term contract, expiry normally does not amount to dismissal. However, the court can look beyond the contract wording and may consider the party's intention and the employee conduct. The nature of the work and the surrounding circumstances, repeat renewal may also be relevant.
Okay, so for this situation, we could use a case of Ahmad Zari versus AIMS, Cyberjaya Sendiri Amberhad. In this case, the employee had several fixed-term contract with continuous employment and no breaks between them. The federal court looked at the employment relationship as a whole. So the court considered factors such as the parties' original intentions, the employer's conduct, and the natures of the employee's work. However, repeated renewals alone do not automatically make someone a permanent employee. So, can we apply this principle to our lecture?
In our case, the lecture contract was renewed 3 times and she worked continuously for the university. If her teaching and academic duties were part of the university normal ongoing operations, this may support the argument that her employment was permanently in substance. However, the university can argue that every contract was specifically for 1 year and that's the final contract simply expired. Therefore, the 3 renewals are relevant, but they don't automatically make her permanent. So, what can we conclude from this?
Okay, to conclude case scenario here, the lecturer may have under Section 20, but it's not automatic. If the contracts were genuinely fixed term, the final expiry would generally not be considered dismissal. So, however, if the contracts were used permanent employment, the non-renewal could potentially amount to the dismissal without just or for excuse. So therefore, the court must look for the substance of the employment relationship and the overall circumstances. So now, do you guys understand what a fixed contract term is and when not renewal becomes dismissal?
1 week later.
Still, bro. Hey, I got my decision for my case ready, bro.
Oh, actually, like for real?
Hey, yeah, bro.
Oh,
So basically, they look into my 3 years renewal, and then my continuous employment, and also my teaching duties.
oh man. So, what's the finding now, bro?
Hey, let's follow me. I'm gonna meet my advisors, so let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, my name is Naim and this is my assistant Keys.
Oh,
You guys can sit down.
Hi, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So about my case, my friend Noel have some questions for us.
Hello.
Sure, you may ask.
So, what are the findings on my friend Lo's case?
Okay, so Low case is very interesting because in this case, we found that the employment was permitted in substance. So the repeated fixed term contract were being used to discuss permanent employment. Okay?
So the renewal was treated as dismissal?
Exactly. The university could not establish just cause or excuse, so my claim was successful. And also from the contract, we have deducted that we cannot simply rely on the contract saying 1 year, because the actual employment relationship is what matters the most. It's what.
Exactly. So we also can refer to case as I mentioned before, Mr. Low, which is the Ahmad case. And that is how the case go on.
Oh, congratulations, Lo.
I guess
You're the
so, I
gold,
won.
man. You're the gold.
Yeah.
Yes, but also remember that this does not mean every employee with repeated renewals will automatically win. Means like the circumstances of each case always matters, okay?
Oh, I see. Alright, so thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Glad to help you guys.
Fixed term contract. We do not have any in non-fixed term.